Sora has died and Spartacus mourns her. She is then cremated at the edge of the cliff. Batiatus blames himself for her death, but Spartacus doesn't blame him, he blames Gleba. As the driver gets his money, he asks why he had to kill Sora after searching her for a year. Batiatus says it was a necessity. Lucretia is pleased with the sins of Batiatus. When the Doctor hears that Barca intended freedom for both men and that Asher was involved, he becomes suspicious. As Petros is crying, Neas comes in to abuse the boy. Spartacus stares upon the dagger, he's in pain. Crixus has finally awoken, but he's still weak. Lucretia says that she'll be sending Naevia to attend to his needs. When Petros hands the blades to Spartacus, he sees that his face is damaged. The Doctor retrains with Spartacus. He's angry because Spartacus tried to drug him and escape. If Batiatus finds out, he'll be crucified and next time he better kill him. Makato wants Spartacus for the upcoming games to fight as his grandfather, some prisoners acting as Thracians. Neas doesn't leave Petros alone, so Spartacus asks him to get some water. They're not happy that Barca left without him. Varro's wife and son visit him at the Ludus with the permission of Batiatus. Varro has only one more year left to pay off his debt. She's upset because he's in there and tells him that she's pregnant with another man's child who was an acquaintance that offered help but forced himself on her. Varro is sad and angry. Batiatus mentions that he will honor Spartacus as a champion and says that he must dress as a Roman and fight men dressed as Thracians. When he denies, he's told that it's a command and he must not hold on to the past. Naevia is happy to tend to Crixus. When the Doctor tells him that he'll join his brother soon, Crixus says that none of them have come to visit him, not even Barca. But he's told that he has obtained freedom, but they're confused why he left Petros behind. Naevia says that he had no chance and she saw him being escorted. Spartacus sees the boy with blue eyes. This is the doom of Neas. During meal, the men see the pigeons unattended. They then find him having committed suicide. Spartacus is furious. He goes up to Neas and takes him down. He then starts smashing his face. The Doctor tells him to stop. Spartacus mentions what happened, but when Neas makes a vile remark about the boy, he throws him over the cliff. Batiatus is furious and wants a return for his loss. He doesn't value Petros' life, but Spartacus says that he was a person and Neas got what he deserved. Batiatus strikes him and commands him to fight as a loyal Roman in the games. Naevia is sad about Petros. Crixus is also mad at Spartacus for killing Neas. He then says that he regrets not killing him in the arena. The Doctor asks Naevia why Barca left everything behind. She tries to avoid it and says that it puts her in harm's way. He then questions Asher about the wager he made with Barca. When he asks who else escorted Barca, he says himself and Batiatus. He then mentions that Naevia mentioned otherwise. If there's anything else going on, they'll have a word. Spartacus cries due to the death of his beloved wife. He then reminisces the night their village was burned. In the morning, Batiatus says it's time for the games and wants his decision. He hands him the dagger and states that he will now stick to the beliefs of his wife and embrace his fate. He also tells him that he will face the prisoners all alone. Batiatus agrees but puts a condition. If he wins, he must leave all his Thracian background behind. The prisoners are released and Batiatus introduces the game. Spartacus then emerges into the arena and the crowd cheers. The games begin. As Spartacus stands ready, the man throws a spear which cuts his face. They then battle. Spartacus is taken down and beaten, but he quickly regains momentum and manages to cut down the prisoners. One by one, they fall to his sword. As he's about to kill the last one, he sees his own face. All the events flash in front of his eyes, and he ends the man. Everyone is happy except for Elydia. As his name is cheered, he shouts, "I am Spartacus."